Hey everybody, here I am in the heart of Scotland. Yes, right here by Loch Etive. And this has been my ride for the last few days. I have to say, it's not a van, but it is an extremely impressive 7-seater. I mean, it's a one of a kind, I think. You know me, I'm not particularly up on the old car world, but it is a beast of a car. And, you know, it even looks a little bit van-esque. It is very utilitarian. Now, there are some roads around here that took some getting into tracks and all of that kind of stuff. So this is all-wheel drive. There's the all-wheel drive version. There's two versions of this vehicle. It has a 313-mile range and a 350-mile range for the two-wheel drive version. I'm glad of the four-wheel drive version, as you will see. So 313 miles, first of all, is that realistic? Well, let's come on to that in a moment or two. But, I mean, just appreciate, if you will, the looks of this vehicle. It is bold, it is strong, and it is powerful. This is a very, very accomplished boot for a 7-seater. Even with 7 seats, we were able to pile everything in to get here to this beautiful area with all of our walking stuff. I made them put the boots on and all of that good stuff. But, you know, for sort of for want of a better, airplane style stowage cases would fit happily across the back there, which would allow for a considerable amount of luggage. There is great space inside this vehicle. I'll show you on the B-roll, as they say, just insert. But the lovely seats, and the middle seat for long journeys, and we have just been on a 450-mile journey. We're a little bit testing, but the moaning soon diminished as somebody nodded off. But anyway, there we go. And of course, in the middle here, or up front here, I should say, it is equally impressive. So this is a very, very delightful place to be. I enjoyed driving all 450 miles here to Scotland. So what about some facts then? Well, as I am safely ensconced in this comfortable cabin against the dreichness of bonny Scotland, let me tell you, we started off with 240 miles range showing on the 100% calculation from the vehicle. We did achieve around 2.3 to 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour for the initial stages. All motorway, so all the way up the A1 to Scots Corner, 180 miles, 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour. Then we plugged in this. Now, I know that this is capable of 220 kilowatts on an 800 volt system, so that's important. But we got around 167 from our first stop. It might have tripped over to 170 actually, but anyway, so we got pretty quick charging, and within 24 minutes we went from just below 20% to just over 85% to be precise. Then we carried on up past Gretna Green all the way out to Jamestown, which is just at the bottom of Loch Lomond, another 180-mile journey. There we got charged again. The chargers were only charging at 400 volts. Important to know that, because I got 90 kilowatts from the DC charger there. So that boosted me all the way up to where we needed to be to do the last bit and have a little bit left. So we averaged around 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour, which would give 250 miles from the 99.3 kilowatt hour battery. So, you know, that is pretty impressive for a beast of this size. Charging speed's good, battery size big, yes, and, you know, probably a heavy vehicle, but it is 7 seats and it does go anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but it'll handle everything that I've thrown at it, and I've thrown at it more than the average. One of the things I'm really impressed with in this vehicle is that it, despite being very bumpy roads, right, this is a track, it is handling itself really well. It feels to have unlimited power. So there's obviously a lot of power. I think it's 350 brake horse, something like that going through this. But this is driving over tracks. We're about to go over a cattle grid. Not too bad. It has absorbed everything, and it's got like a little burst of power there, and even on a track it is performing super well. So I've been very, very impressed with the drive of the Kia EV9, and if I needed a vehicle just like this would really be on the shopping list. Easy to drive, comfortable, relaxing, all the mod cons. I don't think you could fail with this. So with all of that said, let's have a quick look around the cabin. So inside the Kia EV9, this headrest is very comfortable. I really like that. I also like the driving position. It's got fans in the seats, heating, which was important for us. You've got everything that you could possibly want. You know, wireless charging. You've got the USB-C chargers. Really good indication, lane changing assist if you want that, and if you can be patient enough. I like to be in control. I love the feature of the indicators with this little camera that looks behind and shows you what is going on down the side of the vehicle and just to the right of the vehicle, really eliminating any blind spots. Good controls all across, you know, for your cruise control, adaptive, and all of those good things. There wasn't anything, I mean, I need to learn this vehicle. And just jumping in it and driving it, you don't get the very best from it. But once you began to get used to the technology, the benefits, the really cool stuff, and learn your way around the screen, you know, of course, Apple and Android, CarPlay and all of that good stuff. This, for 7 people with luggage, was a very good place to be. Have you had a good time, everybody? Yay! What else can you get? It's not the cheapest vehicle in the world. I think this starts at around £75,000. For the GT version, the all-wheel drive and all of that good stuff. And this is what this is. I don't know of anything else. Certainly 7 seats, certainly all-wheel drive. I guess it can tow. I must admit, I haven't checked. But this was a worthy ride. And I need to say a big thank you to Lucy Aubrey, thank you Lucy, and to the wonderful team at Kia UK Limited, you know, for allowing me to use and understand this vehicle. That's been great. This has been the Kia EV9, and I'm the electric van man, but we've got to make the odd compromise now and again. When your load is your family, and it's a larger load than normal, then happy days for a bit of 7-seat love from the EV9. Have a great day, everybody.